It's Ali.
Angie.
And we're PodCASt.
Action.
Okay, hi guys. So we're here for our very first live episode. So today we're doing a mukbang. So now me and Ali will tell you like a bit of the food that we got. So Ali, can you start off here?
So first we got rocho bean curd, right?
Yeah.
Rocho original bean curd.
Mhm.
Then we have, I don't know what this is.
This is Riverside Indonesian BBQ, curry rice and chicken.
We've got cup noodles, chicken flavored.
Ali felt that in a Singaporean episode, this was the most Singaporean cup noodle we could get.
I
Don't
think
you?
so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Right, Erin? Hey, Erin isn't here. Right, Angie and Sinjin, don't you think this is so Singaporean?
Extreme.
Yeah, why
Okay.
not?
The best. man.
So, and then we got some dim sum from Sunshine Plaza. We got some egg
Egg
tarts
tarts.
from there as well. Some mochi. Because,
Mochi balls.
yeah, mochi balls. What else did we get? Paos. We got paos as well. We got some satay beanhoon. Satay beanhoon from Heavenly Wang.
Oh.
A bit, yeah. And then afterwards we have Old Chunky, the curry puffs.
Yeah, I
And
love
then
Old
last
Chunky.
but not least, we got some kueh from. Where did we get it from? Where did we get this kueh
Where got the
from?
kueh from?
Yeah, I got the kueh. Oh, Bengawan Solo. So me and Ali are very, very hungry right now. So we're gonna start eating. So I'm gonna start with the cup noodles so they don't get soggy. And I'll show you guys a little hack before we get into our content
And
for
of course
today.
we have a what's this called? Hand
Hand sanitizer. So yeah, so everything's seen. You can
Number
actually make
two.
this into a bowl. See? You just do this and boom. It's a bowl. I have a bowl now.
Wow.
I
So-
didn't know that.
We have our mediator for today, Sinjin,
Hello.
who's gonna ask us some questions.
Alright.
Fire away.
Alright, so I don't know, either of you answer this question. How do you identify yourself as a Singaporean?
Ali, do you want to answer first?
How do I identify myself as a Singaporean? That's a terrible question. I'm just kidding. How do I identify? I know. I just don't understand because how I identify myself as a Singaporean. I just see myself as just Singaporean. You know. I guess you could say I'm Arab Singaporean. Because I'm so mixed, I feel like the perfect identity for me. Because I'm not so sure like which side. Because I'm half Swedish, half Arab. Am I more Swedish? Am I more Arab? I don't really know. But for me, it's like whenever I have that trouble, I can always just say like I'm just Singaporean because you can always just be proud of the country. I feel. Yeah.
I feel like for me, something very pivotal to my Singaporean identity is my cultural identity. And because I'm Pakistani Malay, in Singapore, most of my cultural identity came from my Malay heritage. So it's like from when I was schooling to my housing and everything, it's not in like a racist way, but it's very Malay. So when I grew up in school, I grew up in a Chinese school. I went to Gongshang Primary School. I don't know if any of you know that, but I went to a very Chinese school. Not very Chinese, not in a racist way, but like the school was primarily Chinese. And then Ali, you're supposed to eat that curry. Why didn't you just
wait.
Why didn't you just eat it plain?
Can you explain, right?
Just okay, open this curry. Okay, sorry. But yes, so I had a lot of Malay friends in primary school, and I never really felt ostracized for the way I looked or for my Pakistani race. It was more since we were so young, like we never really saw each other by race, and we all kind of just bonded. Even with I had a lot of Chinese friends, I had a lot of Malay friends. I never really stuck to one racial group, and I feel like that really helped in like forming my identity as a Singaporean, because it really taught me about how like being a Singaporean wasn't about. It's really about communion. It's really about harmony between races and everything. So yeah,
Oh,
that's kind of my story.
That's a simple answer, man. Okay, what about you, Ali? What's the Singaporean identity mean to you? How do you identify with it? Take your time, you can eat your chicken cup noodles. What are you doing?
No,
Sure.
Ali.
What?
Take out the noodles.
With what? With the spoon.
Here you go. This chopsticks. You could have asked me for chopsticks, but okay. Just have a mental breakdown, I guess.
I'm so stressed right now. I just want to have some food. I just want to have some cup noodles. Oh my god. I don't want to talk about
Stop!
We're also hungry.
Yeah, we haven't, guys. If you didn't know, we have not eaten since the morning.
Yeah,
just to
and
prepare
Angie
for
and I
this
are just staring at them eat.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to the both of you.
Opening the
It's
curry.
really good. It's really, really good.
Oh.
But yes.
So Ali,
Yeah,
how do you
talk
identify with your Singaporean
How I
identity?
identify with my Singaporean identity?
Yes.
That's so strange. What a strange question.
Okay, how do you feel about being Singaporean?
Oh, I love being Singaporean. I think honestly, I'm
What is
convinced that we're one of the best countries in the world.
Whoa.
And I say that not like no irony. I actually believe that.
Bagus.
Since Arif, kind of talked about his childhood and his history, I guess I'll talk a bit about mine. So I feel like I'm very happy to grow up in a to grow up in a country where I can have like a multicultural sort of I get multicultural knowledge in a way. Like I can learn about different cultures. So like I'm half Swedish, so I can learn about European culture in general. I'm like half Arab, like Arab Singaporean. So I also like know Singaporean I know like Malay culture a bit, and I know like the Muslim traditions and rites and stuff. So I know that because that's my like, family and my extended family. But I also like know like the mainstream like Chinese culture because that's the predominant culture there. So I also get to know that and like normal other Southeast Asian cultures. So it's like I have like a bit of I have like knowledge from the West, I have knowledge from the East, and I think that's a really really good thing to have. And yeah, it's just it's very very diverse. You don't really get that opportunity to learn about and have exposure to so many different traditions and cultures and people and stuff.
Yeah, the guys, he's the avatar. He's the avatar. He has all the races.
Thank you, ma'am. Angie, our savior. Our savior. Thank you, ma'am.
So
You can
awkward.
pour it.
Yeah, I can go.
What else do I ask you guys? Breaking the fourth wall. What else do I ask you guys?
I mean, I feel like the reason why we chose to do a mukbang for this episode was, especially because it's our National Day episode, right? It's because food is so pivotal and so important to Singaporean culture.
Dang.
And I think Angie and Sinjin will elaborate on that later, so I'll just touch a bit on it now. It's like Singapore is we're very well known for our food. If you come to Singapore, no matter what, you'll always eat good food. And I feel like that's what made my childhood like beautiful.
Wow.
It's like you grow up, you don't just eat food from your own culture. You eat food from every single culture.
Yeah.
Indonesian culture, Chinese culture, like every single culture. And it's like your palate is so advanced and so diverse. And it's like Gordon Ramsay who? Please tell me.
That's true.
Gordon Ramsay learned how to make laksa.
He lost. Gordon Ramsay
lost.
lost to a local chef.
He lost to the laksa chef, I think.
Yeah,
No way.
Yeah.
See, that just shows how good our food is. Wait, was the laksa stuff in the
No, because
Singaporean?
you go to the Katong
See?
laksa chef, right? You go to the place, go to the store. There's a giant poster of like the caption is just like Gordon Ramsay loses to local chef. It's so much.
I mean, it's a big achievement. Gordon Ramsay,
Yeah, totally.
it's like,
He lost.
yeah. Ask us more questions.
I love being
So how do you feel like being a Singaporean resonates with you here in Singapore?
I don't know.
Ali, I'll go first.
How does it resonate with Sota?
Do you feel different since like we have like a few more international kids?
Like, we're viewed more as, I think one misconception about our school and our students here is that we're viewed to be very westernized. When in reality, like, I feel like a lot of us here still maintain like a very, very strong tie with our Singaporean identity. It's just that we choose to develop our studies and our opinions beyond like a Singaporean context. So that's where the misconception kind of comes from. But I feel like we do have strong Singaporean culture. You want to elaborate
exactly.
on that?
Like you look at the VA exhibitions, and it's like how much of it is taken from like there's a lot of the VA exhibitions I feel like have a theme like nostalgia and cultural nostalgia as well. So it's like I think all the students are very very in tune with that. I think we're very Singaporean. Yeah.
I feel like
No, I think Sota is still very, very in tune with their local traditions, and local identity. Because like if you look at the VA exhibitions, a lot of them like have this theme of like cultural nostalgia. So I think honestly, Sota students are still very, very in tune. I mean, just because our education stream is slightly different, doesn't mean we're not Singaporean in any way. Yeah.
Angie is dying in the background. She's very hungry.
And I feel like even with the theatre students, for our solo pieces, I know a lot of people who are doing like stories about how they grew up with in Singapore, and a lot of our seniors have done their monologues on growing up in Singapore and growing up trying to kind of formulate your own culture within Singapore and your own identity within Singapore, so that it resonates with your Singaporean identity as well as your cultural identity. But I think that's one of the benefits of being Singaporean. Your cultural identity is very often your national identity as well. So it's like
Yeah. Because there's 4 races and stuff.
Yeah, it's not very divided.
Included in, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
The audience, I'm
I
gonna be
love this
honest.
bean curd, by the way. It's so good. Shout out
We
to
should try a pao.
Shout out to Rochor bean curd.
Okay, we're gonna try a pao now. Me and Ali will share a pao.
A pow?
A pao.
A pow?
Okay. Do you know what this one is?
So sure, actually.
No, it's okay. Then we'll have a surprise.
I'm just
I
staring
don't
at
know.
the
No,
mochi.
this must be the one of the
It's okay. We'll have a
No,
surprise.
this is the custard one. This is the shrimp.
Custard.
You like custard?
I don't like custard. Do you like custard?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't like custard.
I like the custard.
Okay, so Ali's gonna. I just touched that with my hands. It's okay. I sanitized right before I touched everything.
What is custard?
Yeah, what is custard? Is it a Singaporean thing?
No,
I must sound very ignorant for saying that, but genuinely.
Custard is like different countries have their own version of custard. What?
So is that a Singaporean version of custard?
I guess
That's another thing. Adaptation. I feel like Singapore, and one very prominent feature of your Singaporean identity is adaptability. I feel like in like a lot of aspects we've adapted to a lot of things. We've adapted to change. We've adapted to trends. We've adapted to everything.
yeah, we're very international.
Yeah. Ew. That custard. Okay, show
Can we
the
just zoom in on
audience.
that?
Oh,
Can we have a
Can we
quick
zoom?
zoom on that?
can we zoom? Let me
Can we
see
have
how
a
to work
sexy
this.
mukbang
Let me
zoom
try.
on that?
Zoom on that.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Ew. Okay, stop. I can't do this. Yes.
There you go.
Ew.
Oh, this is really, really good.
Ew.
very good.
Yeah, but don't make. We're supposed to be appealing when we eat. Yeah. So me and Ali's section is coming to an end, and now Angie and Sinjin will have their 10 minutes in heaven as they go on to do their mukbang. So thank you guys.
Alright, let's start. Let's start with a question. What do you think about the food culture in Singapore?
Well, like what Ara said, I think we have quite a lovely food culture because we have like so much varieties and stuff. I mean, just like in the hawker centers and in the food courts, you can literally find any type of food. Oh my gosh, yes. We have here some satay bee hoon, which literally no one in PodCASt has tried before,
Yeah.
other than I think me and Erin.
I've
So
never tried.
we're gonna
I've
have
never
a
had.
live taste test.
Another heavenly pour.
Guys, is it a sin to have like to have dessert and meal at the same time?
Ali did that just now.
Well, too bad. I'm doing it more.
I think at this point we have no choice. Just gotta eat.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Damn.
So good.
So like, how do you think food contributes to like a Singaporean identity?
So-
Sisters?
Or identity in general? How does
I don't know. I think food. I don't know. It's one of the cultural aspects. It's a very big or what's that word? Significant.
Significance. Plays a really big significance.
It's a big indicator of a nation's culture, because you've got all that Chinese foods. You got Yupan Tang fish soup. You got your Hainanese chicken rice. I'm not sure if that's Chinese. You got your you got fishball noodles. All those are great food. Great foods. And you got your satay,
Mm-hmm.
your ketupat. They're just great indicators, and I think they really show off the flair of Singapore's culture, and it's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I completely agree. And also like with food and all the different like cultures of food and whatnot,
Okay.
like it really also provides a platform to bring people together. Like right now, Arif,
Oh yay!
he's trying some satay bee hoon.
Yeah.
Here's his live reaction.
When was the first time you tried it?
Oh, I also had it as a kid because my dad
No way.
loves this. Do you eat this?
What's that?
What is that?
Soto.
Yeah, cuttlefish.
Okay.
Okay.
Then just give me a bit of the noodles and that's it.
The sauce is so good.
Really?
Yes.
Sinjin, how's the bean curd?
Thank you.
It's good. It's good. I like it. It's not too sweet. I prefer it cold,
Not too
but it's
curdy.
lukewarm is okay. Lukewarm is fine.
Lukewarm.
I don't know. As a Chinese food enthusiast myself, I love fish soup. I love chicken rice and bak kut teh. Bak kut teh is my favorite food. And
Oh my gosh, do you like the white or the black bak kut teh? The white one is the Singaporean version, and the black one is the.
actually, I'm not sure.
No, the white one's Malaysian. Not too sure. Can't see anything.
So we got all this food from around school. Can you guys talk a bit about that?
I didn't know school sold these things.
School doesn't sell around school, not in school.
Oh, right. It shows how what's that word?
Convenient.
What's that word?
Accessible.
How accessible all these different types of food are, and anywhere you go, maybe this is an exception. Maybe because we're in like town, we have access to all these things. But you know, there are a lot of nice foods around here. A very wide variety and range. I'm gonna try the egg tart because no one's touched it.
Go for the custard pao. Go for the custard pao. We do that. I'm gonna go for the custard pao. Okay.
So, were you scripting?
Wait, why? Because me and Angie can have the like. No, let's try the tart.
So, anyways,
No, but no one
watching
touched the tart
Ali and
yet.
Arif eat the pao, Sinjin would also love to have a pao.
Yes.
You look like
So-
a pao. I'm
Oh.
kidding.
We'll censor that.
Okay.
Zooming into the pao.
Do I buy into it?
Yeah.
Please don't. Since we don't want to see pao, smushed up pao in your mouth.
Just try. Just go for like a bite.
Okay, try and afterwards like cover your mouth.
Because we can throw it away if we don't want it.
No, we're not gonna throw. We don't waste food, guys.
No, as in, you
we
can throw away
compost
the.
it.
Oh
my
my
god!
god!
Holy
Holy
crap.
crap!
Oh my
Yes,
god.
we need to put that in there. Give us a thumbs up.
What's inside this?
Custard!
Oh,
Were you not listening?
I thought custard is like a paste.
We have to put this in.
Right.
Someone got him tissue.
I've never.
Yeah, tissue roll.
I didn't know this was custard. Yeah. I think the fact that you guys got all of this from around our school at one location, I think that really goes to show how
Sinjin, you're a horrible mukbanger.
accessible these foods are in Singapore. I mean, I'm not sure because we're in a town district, maybe there's some more locations. But I think generally around Singapore, you should be able to find, and especially in hawker centers, a single location having such a wide variety of foods and being so commonly found around Singapore. It
And
really
all
goes
under
to show.
$60.
Yeah. And not just food, with lovely desserts all around.
Yeah.
So Arif managed to find these mochis. They're like ginormous. Yes. I think they're red bean.
Red bean.
Okay, Arif, we'd like try one.
Dang.
I'm gonna take the white one.
I'll share it with Adi.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, but we're gonna cut it up first, so we won't like have any.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of
contamination.
course.
Yes.
Yeah, Singapore is a very unique eating out culture. I mean, like, other countries don't have this. Like, in Europe, nobody eats out. Like, just to give you that context. Like, everybody cooks at home. It's like Singapore, it's like, we always eat out. Eating out is like the first option, you know? Yeah.
Oishi!
This mochi is so good, guys. Yeah, anyways, I completely agree with Ali. I mean, I think Singapore is also like such an accessible area, and like we have so many like food courts nearby. It's always like super easy to just like head somewhere. And like, all our food courts and like our hawker centers, we have like food from all the different cultures. Like you can always find your fishball noodles, your Hainanese chicken rice. Oh, beef noodles, so good.
Big noodles. Oh, really?
Yeah, and another very I forgot the English word. Lao to
Old.
old and local. I don't know.
Traditional.
Food is our beautiful quays. So they look a little bit squashed, but I think I'm gonna try one. You wanna try the
Yes,
mountain?
please. I've never had the mountain. I've only had the rainbow one.
Yeah, where's the rainbow one too?
What's the name of that?
This one?
Mhm.
The mountain.
Mount Everest.
That's the Himalayas, actually.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Wrong mountain, sorry.
What is the
Smell
like?
test?
It's not lapis.
Qualitative data. Oh, almost dropped it. It smells like what's that word? It starts with K. It smells like quail.
Wow!
No.
Who would have guessed?
Mm-hmm.
Taste test. Honestly, it tastes like sticky rice.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, I have a question for the both of you. What is your favorite food
from
Oh
a
my
different
God.
culture?
So hard. Mee Siam. Mee Siam Mondays. Oh my gosh, I love my Mee Siam Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 2 fishbowl, $270.
What culture is that?
Malay? Malay?
What else? We're looking at 2 of them right now. Oh, one of them.
Ali is a Malay, guys.
I guess I'm not kind.
You have Malay culture.
Yeah, I've seen it.
But yo, what's your favorite Malay
But I'm
food?
proud of it.
I remember Malay food.
Doesn't need to be Malay. It can be anything that is.
Can be Indian.
I love mutton biryani. Mutton biryani with. There's this one place I go to that sells like cauliflower, but it's really good. It's like red cauliflower.
Mm.
I think it's called Gobi 65. I'm not sure,
Mm.
but bro, so good. I was just kidding, guys. It doesn't taste like sticky rice. The brown part actually has flavor.
But isn't it actually just sticky rice?
No, I think the brown part is gulung melaka.
Brown rice is gula melaka, but the rest, the base is usually
Isn't
sticky
it like
rice.
sticky?
Yeah.
Ew,
Is it sticky?
It is.
sweet sticky rice.
Should be.
The blue one isn't that sticky. Sweet.
That's kueh in general. It's like rice cakes.
Okay, that's one mouth.
So what do you think about mango sticky rice?
Oh my god. That's
Oh.
so good.
We should talk about that. We should talk about how, even though we have the 4 main cultures in Singapore and the 4 main food cultures in Singapore, we still really like enjoy other food. Food from other cultures like Japanese, Thai.
Oh yeah.
Talk about some of your experiences with that.
Well,
Want a prawn ball?
Oh, yes. Are we still rolling?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Very cool.
Other cultures.
Come on, cultures. I love sushi. Japanese food. Sushi.
Mhm.
Honestly, the onigiri from 7-Eleven is actually really, really good.
It slaps.
It's, I won't say underrated because a lot of people buy it, but it is really good. Honestly, right, the ones outside are very expensive, but 7-Eleven, oh my gosh. And I think, yeah, Japanese food is really good. I like the, what do you call that? It's like rolls. Like sushi rolls.
Oh, hand rolls.
Oh,
yeah.
I feel like,
Yeah.
sorry. I feel like one thing, it shows, it's like very
slap, right?
indicative of
Slap,
Singapore's culture. The fact that we have so many other cultures that manage to successfully like thrive. So many other food cultures that successfully thrive within our country. Shows how like we're kind of really accepting of all other cultures, because one of the main aspects of Singaporean identity is the fact that our identity is like a hot pot of all other cultural identities. Like we've managed to melt together so many different countries and like so many different cultures to form like one very unique identity. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like Singapore like provides a lot of platforms for other cultures to come and also like share their own food. Like if it wasn't for COVID, there will be this event. It's called Chatu Chak. It's around like IKEA area, and basically it's a whole like Thai pasar malam ish. Super good. They have like all the mango sticky rice and octopus.
Octopus.
I know.
This is wreck.
Okay,
Hi guys.
so guys, this will be our last section. And since we have so much food left over, we're just gonna do a very quick taste test of everything. All at once.
1, 2,
Speed
3.
round, go! So I'm gonna do the epok.
I'm gonna drink the bean
I'm gonna
curd.
do the next part.
Oh, I don't have a spoon. By the way, Ali and I are matching.
I'm going for the egg tart as well. It's really today's
Dang.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Yeah, very fresh.
What do you think, Ali?
It's very fresh.
Anyone wants to try the curry puff?
Oh, don't share, no, cannot share.
Oh,
If you're wondering how we're all in the shot at once right now, it's because we're using depth. So we're actually really far away from each other.
1 meter.
Yeah,
1 meter
see,
range.
we're all 1 meter away from each other.
Erin is a lot of meters away. Hi Erin, we miss you.
What do you think about the caramel?
It's very It's a very nostalgic taste. It really reminds me of my childhood because I used to eat like so many of these when I was growing up. Right. And they have an egg in here. That's my favorite part. They put a whole egg in here.
It's very generous.
Hard boil.
Yeah, with the yolk and everything. Ooh, the whole chunky. But anyways, that wraps up our episode, our National Day episode. So we wanted to just wish you a happy National Day.
Woo!
Majulah Singapura.
Woo!
Thank you everyone. Thank you for watching and
Stay safe.
stay tuned for our next episode. Sorry, stay tuned for our next episode. Check us out on Instagram at PodCASt.2020.
Podcast 2020.
No, sorry, PodCASt.sota. We always get that wrong. Check us out at PodCASt.sota. And yeah, we'll be back with another episode next month. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.